Well, let me take this opportunity to welcome you to your favorite podcast, the Emmanuel P Makate Podcast. So wherever you might be listening from, this is the episode where we talk about financial stability, money, and passion. Drawing the line between passion and financial stability. So nowadays, I want to ask this question because I've realized that nowadays we have a lot of perception of our perception on money. Even small kids are thinking of ways to make money nowadays. Everyone is looking for a way to make money. Money is the next big thing. It's a big thing in our world. Everything is about money. So good day, young people, and welcome to another exciting edition of the Emmanuel P Makate Podcast. I'm your host, and today we're discussing a question that sounds simple but can completely change the way you think and you think about your future. So here's the question. If money wasn't a problem, if all your bills were paid, if you had a comfortable home, enough food, and enough money for life, what would you rather do with your time? Would you still work? Would you still study? Would you chase the career you're planning to chase right now? Or would you do something completely different? Just take a moment and think about it, bro. Like many of us grow up being asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? We hear answers like doctors, lawyers, teachers, engineer, journalists, pilots, musicians, or entrepreneurs. But here's a follow-up question. How many of those dreams are based on passion and how many are based on survival? There's nothing wrong with wanting financial security. We all need it. I need it too. But imagine for a second that money was no longer a concern. Like, would you become an artist? Would you travel the world? Would you spend your days writing stories? Would you volunteer in communities? Would you coach sports? Would you start a podcast? Or would you simply spend more time with family and friends? Many people, spend years working jobs they don't enjoy just because they need to earn a living. Yet, some of the happiest people are those who have found a way to combine passion and income. Let's be honest. If money wasn't an issue, some of us would probably sleep for a week first. Like me right now. I'm not doing this podcast to earn something. I'm not currently earning anything out of it. And in the future, I will expect to earn something of it because of my hard work. But I wouldn't expect that much. I wouldn't lean too much on that expectation because I love my work as a podcaster. I love being a podcaster. I love connecting with you guys, engaging with you guys. It is something my voice sent me to do. And I love it. It's where I feel safe. It's my safe spot. So after all, life can be exhausting. But after that realization, okay, when you start doing something you love, when you feel that vibrato, when you feel that energy, let me just turn this thing off. I forgot to switch my phone on silent. How unprofessional of me to do that. So, but after that, like realization, how would you feel? What would happen? Human beings naturally want purpose. Research shows that people who feel their lives have meaning often report higher levels of happiness than people who only pursue wealth. So which means if you do something because you saw someone else doing it and earning an income out of it and say, because you said, I'm not going to be challenged by this little twig. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get more than him. I'm going to be more special than Emmanuel Makate. Well, to your unfortunate dismal unmaleficence, I am not earning anything out of this podcast. I just created that word myself, by the way. I'm not earning anything out of this podcast. So starting a podcast, trying to be me, trying to sound like me, is not going to work for you because you're not going to feel happy doing what I'm doing. You're going to feel disgusted doing it, but you're going to have to feel like you have to do it for some odd reason. You're not entitled to do something that doesn't belong to you. Where's my speech going? I never have speech deficiencies. I'm not even nervous right now, so I don't know what's going on. But then anyway, you don't feel happy in something that was not meant for you. So find something that was meant for you and do something that was meant for you. Don't just go to something and do something because someone else is doing it and you feel like you can do it better or the way that person is doing it and earn more out of it. So I think we must always look at something that we want to do. Something that is your passion, something you're interested in, so that you can pursue that. That's why many successful people continue working even after they have more money than they'll ever need, because they enjoy creating, building, helping, teaching, and performing or solving tasks. You'll never get rich doing something you don't enjoy just for the sake of doing it. This is a life code that you must take everywhere you go. You must make it a slogan. Don't do something you don't want just for the sake of making money or making fame out of it. Because the fame you're going to get out of that thing is not going to be, it's not going to be good for you. I'm not going to edit out the parts where I stuttered and all, because I'm going to be real with you guys. I want to be raw with you people. I want to highlight human error, because we all err as humans and we try to be perfect. I'm not going to try to be perfect in this podcast. This is not a perfect podcast. The person who's listening to this podcast is not perfect, and I'm not perfect. I'm not trying to be perfect telling you about all of this. I'm just trying to give you advice that don't go for things that you're going for financial stability. Don't go for that. Don't do that. Now let's make this interesting. Imagine receiving a message right now, okay? Let's just imagine it. Close your eyes and imagine the scenario. Congratulations. The message says, congratulations, you have received 500 million. Every expense for the rest of your life is covered. I wonder what you would do tomorrow morning. Would you go to class? Would you still go to work? Would you still answer emails? Would you wake up early? Some people would immediately book a flight overseas. No, let me tell you what I would do. I would take that money, move overseas, and start a whole new life. And start a whole new life, and start a whole new identity. And do things that I love doing. Because I don't want to put my money into waste. I want to do something that I love doing. Like continuing with my podcasting. I'd buy a podcasting set yomhlaba and just start doing my podcast and doing my thing. That is having money and making money and using money towards your purpose. I want you to remember this thing that I'm going to tell you now. Use your money like profit. Reinvest it into your life. When you get money, don't buy things that are not going to be helpful for you. For example, I used my money and I bought a microphone and I bought all of these equipments that are helping me to give you this podcast. That means I did something that's going to be beneficial for me to help you, because I love doing a podcast. I love reaching out to you guys and speaking to you guys. So do something that your money is going to actually pay you back for. And some people, after that, I know what they would do. They would quietly disappear from society for a few months and finally rest. But here's another twist. What if everyone in the world received that same amount? Now things become interesting, guys. Suddenly people aren't competing for money anymore. They're competing with ideas, creativity, kindness, innovation, and purpose. In that world, what would make you stand out? I wonder. Would it be your talent, your character, your leadership, your creativity, your ability to inspire others? I want to know what would, in a world like that where everyone has money now, what would make you special? Because in that life, I'm sure it'll be boring. It'll be just about a social life and all of that. So, because if you just look at everything we do in our lives, it is centered around money. Waiting for payday, asking for money, all of that. Teens, it's focused on making money. School, getting out of school, getting a job, making money. See, everything is about making money. Every literal thing. Reading books so you can sharpen your knowledge and start getting a job that you can actually make money out of. Everything is linked to money somehow. And we in the world, people have to try and do their best to remove that mindset from society, doing everything and paying off and investing more into social life. These are questions worth thinking about. Those are the ones that I gave you, because they reveal what truly matters to you. So as young people, we're often told to focus on marks, qualification, careers, and salaries. Those things are important, but they aren't the whole story. A meaningful life is about more than just money. It's about discovering what excites you. It's about finding something that makes you want to get out of bed in the morning. It's about using your gifts to make a difference. So today I want to challenge you. Ask yourself, if money wasn't a problem in my life, what would I spend my life doing? Send us your thoughts and let us continue the conversation on 083-769-4859 on WhatsApp only. 083-769-4859. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep growing, and keep believing in your potential. My name, My name is Emmanuel Makate. I wanted to repeat it so that you can hear it properly. My name is Emmanuel Makate, and I'm your host. And I was your host for this wonderful show of Emmanuel P Makate Podcast. Please follow, tune in more, and grow our followership. Let's become part of the Emmanuel P community. Let us do the prettiest things together. I don't know what I'm saying.